Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network if you'd like to do the same. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the channel, liking, subscribing, leaving your comments, whether positive or negative. Much love to everybody out there. Y'all know my disclaimer. I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. So please do not lay claims of those titles on me. I know we're here not to violate any type of community guidelines, any type of copyright infringement. In general, shout out to everybody out there who's tuning in. I had the live broadcast on this YouTube channel, my other channels, but I guess something happened with the connection, things like that. But it is up. I think I'm gonna re-put it up on Tony Harvin TV and whatnot. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat room. What's up to Nicole Martin? What up? What up? What up? Christopher Span. What's up to What's up to Jen Juice? Henry Ross, Cali Boy, what's up to Leon, and all those in the background tuning in, those who are going to catch the video later on and things like that. A lot of people catch the videos later on and things of that nature. What's up to Elias? For sure. We shot we did a biblical discussion last night. What's up to Bless Best? We did a biblical discussion last night. You know what I mean? I had somewhat of a long day at work yesterday and things like that. You know what I mean? As we was doing the biblical discussion, somebody had informed me that what's up to Dianetta and Marie Davis. Somebody, a couple of people was informing me that, it was an individual that was making a video in reference to me. You understand that? And a video in reference to me. A lot of people always questioning me about this certain individual and whatnot and things of that nature. Why? I don't know. At the end of the day, I have I don't know. You understand that? It's a sad case. It's a sad case when people really waste hours on you. Hours talking about you. You know what I'm saying, in a negative format and things like that. I don't have the time for that. I don't. You know what I mean? A lot of times, I give average time as an hour on these lives in general. Y'all know I could do what I could do as far as defending myself and things like that for sure. A lot of people question me for what reason. Like I said, I don't know. I don't pay no mind to nobody. Listen, if I don't even pay no mind to my own blood brother, you understand? Why would I pay mind to some YouTuber? You know what I mean? If I don't pay no mind to my own blood brother, no disrespect to him, why would I even pay any mind to a crumb of a YouTuber? I don't care if he is posting, you know what I mean, certain messages of holiness, but the rest of his nonsense is just for clout and gain. I don't do things like that. You understand that? At the end of the day, it's about encouragement. And, a lot of people tend to play the victim. I always quote this. A lot of people tend to play the victim, but they're really the suspect at the end of the day. Listen, I don't care if somebody also mentioned that the man said he was starving because of me. He couldn't eat. The man couldn't eat because of me. Wow. Listen, I didn't know I had that much power. You understand that? I didn't know that. All these workouts that I do and things like that, I didn't know I had that much power. To have a man in his mentals not being able to eat over some YouTube mess. You understand? Over some YouTube mess. I don't care about what goes on YouTube. I don't care in a format of like negativity. You understand? You got to realize that children watch this. People who are encouraged watch the YouTubers who's putting up the truth and things like that. It's funny how I put up videos of health and wellness, right? I put up videos of exercising, me running, me showing little tutorials on how to alley dock a truck and things like that, a tractor trailer. But the moment you mention something about gossip, listen, phone is going off the hook. Text message and emails is going off the hook and things like that. I don't get why people are so caught up in things like, gossip and things of that nature. He said a 2-hour video. Jamar says, my brother, why he hating on you? Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. I really don't know. It started back. I started seeing certain things in the comment section. Why do some of the same people don't address that? You know what I mean? Let me bring it back to y'all remembrance upon a certain comment that this individual had said. So we had a debate. It was it was a debate with Captain Tazaria of the ISUPK, and Brother Bakari. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brother Bakari. Real cool with him and things like that. That's me and him at the convention. I think it was last year. Me and Brother Bakari, I believe he's out of the Virginia Temple and things like that. Some people may say we look like brothers and whatnot in general. But Brother Bakari, he had a biblical discussion with Tazariak. What date was that? It's listed right there. July the 18th of 2023. So if you go back to that, check it out. It was Biblical Discussions, episode 103, right? You got to understand, you got to remember that, we always uplifted all YouTubers who put out the message. Name one thing, name one video. If you could bring forth one comment, you understand that? From a year and a half ago or 2 years, however, this man reached out to me or whatever the case may be that I knew about him. Find one comment that Tony Harvin said negative about any YouTuber posting up the message. Anything. You understand that? Find me one thing. All we did, once again, all we did was uplift everybody who put out the message. You understand that? So address that. Don't focus on the nonsense that people are putting out or the narratives that this person's certain followers are saying and whatnot. You got to know the truth. I got receipts. I think one lawyer told me it's not what you say in the courtroom, it's what you can prove at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So this discussion happened in July of 2023 on the 18th, as y'all can see. Now in the comment section, right? And I screenshotted that before he could even delete it. All right. So in the comment section, he made an assumption that I was turning Bakari's mic off or whatever the case may be. But he failed to understand that all the debaters that before we even start the discussion, we check out everything, the audios and things like that. And sometimes people have issues on their end, or sometimes it's the StreamYard thing that's happening with the internet connection. Y'all saw today with the message on the Truth of God and stuff like that. They was having issues on the tug.tv and YouTube. Sometimes it's the connection, where you're at. And on top of that, you got the StreamYard connection also and your connection. So you're dealing with multiple connections in general. And also the devices also that you're using can cause a disruption. So he didn't know, even before the discussion, that it was somewhat of a mic issues and whatnot. You know what I mean? If you're supposed to be a teammate or whatever the case may be, a brother and things like that, you don't put, comments like that on there. You call somebody. You understand? You call to have a discussion, in private. And I've been said this. I said this in previous videos. I said it's certain things that, brothers or sisters, I said this, And somebody said this in the comment section earlier when I already said it already. Stop saying things that I already said to make it seem like it's new to me. You understand that? I don't know. I do not know why people do that. They say things to you as if you don't already know, or as if you didn't say it already. You understand? I said this. I said there's certain things that don't need to be to the public's eye. You know what I mean? If you have an issue with a sister, if you have an issue with a brother, at the end of the day, we made no video. We made no negative videos about this person or anybody that's putting out the message. At the end of the day, we don't do those things over here. You understand? We all about uplifting and encouraging people, but we will clarify ourselves and we will take firm and stance for ourselves. Because if you keep poking at the bear at somebody, oh, that bear's gonna get you one day or someday or whatever the case may be. All right. So he wrote that in the comment section, and after that, and another thing is, you can't sit here and bring something to the public, but want to try to do something privately, and then you make another public video and things like that. But when somebody says something, you want to go cry about it. It don't work that way. I'm different. You understand that? Obviously, you don't. The man don't know me too well. He really don't. You know what I mean? We never grew up together. I don't really know the man at the end of the day, and it's not that serious to be starving yourself. You understand that? So he wrote this in the comment section and whatnot, and things like that. So I started to notice, something fishy about this guy. You know what I mean? So anybody who's a real brother or anybody who's a real sister, they don't put stuff like that to the public. You know what I mean? Certain things you discuss, you know what I mean, in the private, like over the phone and the text message or whatever the case may be, like how I do a lot of people in general. If they say they're gonna have this or that, or I was wondering this, I was wondering that, you know what I mean? And I'd be like, oh, all right, cool, no problem. You know what I mean? You're not going on to the public's eye just to look for attention or clout at the end of the day. That's something you do not do. You know what I mean? When you're putting out the message of truth, you do not look for gain. You do not look for clout at the end of the day, for sure. All right. Let me read the comment section. All right. Let me go to the comment section. You say he called you. Yes, he did call me. He called me in June. What are you talking about? He called me in June. So you need to know your facts. Why? Let me show you this. Since you think you know everything, Tony Harvin, Cash App, C-Rock, some money. You know what I mean? So what you stating, listen, you got to be careful what you say. You have to be careful what you say. You understand? Because I got receipts. You know what I mean? I got receipts. Now, I was going to wait till later to put this out. You say he called me. All right? Okay, we're going to get to that. But just note that Tony Harvin sent this man some money. So, obviously, there had to have been some type of communication there. Right? All right. Let's move on. Let's take that off. We're going to bring that back later. All right. Let me see some of these comment sections. Where was I? What's up, the light slim? What up? What up? What up? Cool. What up, cool? JC says he said I watched a 2-hour video. Listen, Tony Harvin don't watch none of that garbage. You understand that? I don't watch none of it. The only video I watched a little bit of is with my brother Bakari. That was it. You know what I mean? When he called himself rebuking Bakari, who was a Truth of God member out there in Virginia. You know what I mean? See, he didn't know that I knew Bakari like that. He didn't know that. You know what I mean? It was another brother at the convention that I was going to put up that he had something to say about that. He didn't even know I'm cool with him. I didn't even tell the brother. You understand that? That's another story. You know what I mean? When we was taking pictures and whatnot. All right? Let's go to the comment section. So to the person who said he called me, I got my receipts. You understand that? We just we're just on this trail right now, time-wise. Y'all should come to, I don't want to hear that, man. Get out of here. I don't want to hear that. We talked about that. All right. Jinju says, imagine making a 2-hour video about another man instead of My fault, Elias. I ain't mean to say it like that. All right, but you got to understand. You got to stop with the soft talk. Stop saying, "Oh, y'all should talk. Y'all should do this. Y'all should do that." Stop with all that soft talk. Don't talk to me about that. Talk to him about that. I never had no problem. So it's like me walking down the street, minding my business, and somebody just cursing me out, and I'm looking like, and this person like, "I forgive you." You understand that? And people over there, y'all should talk it out. Talk what out? I didn't do anything wrong. You understand that? It's the same perspective like that. You know what I mean? Where somebody's looking for attention and clout and a shoulder to cry on. You know what I mean? Crying over views, crying over this, crying over that. You're a grown man. Grown men don't act like that. You understand that? Grown men, you got to poke your chest out as a man. If you're going to tell y'all, why you didn't say that when he put that stuff in the comment section? Why you didn't say that? Don't wait till now to say y'all should talk it out. You know what I mean? Y'all should have said that to those people who said, you should have said that when he was saying them things in the comment section already. Or when he made the first video of the clash and whatnot, which I got that screenshot. All right, let's go to it. So this was the first video. This was the first video somebody told me about that he had made about me. I had no idea. We was minding our business. We was doing our thing with the conversation videos, talking about life events and, you know what I'm saying, encouraging things. We wasn't worried about this guy. We don't talk about, we don't make videos about no other YouTuber at the end of the day. You understand that? In a negative format. You know what I mean? Why are you not saying, I guess because you didn't know, he had cursed out a person in the chat room on here? Why you ain't talking to him about that? Check this out. Let's go run his trail. All right. So this is how I know C-Rock uses profanity. You understand that? And he used profanity against somebody I know. All right.
I had to shave all my facial hair. Before I can even weigh in, they made me shave my facial hair. I said, I ain't never seen a motherfucker that had that much facial hair where it will affect his weight.
This is how I know that's his favorite choice of word. See, the person didn't know that I saw the video or is a video out there with him using profanity. There's other videos out there, trust me. So go talk to that man about that. Don't talk to me about sitting down and having a conversation at all. You know, so if you follow this man or whatever the case, I'm not saying don't follow him. Hey, do what you do. I don't care. Tony Harvin don't hate on nobody. I uplift everybody. You understand that? So we running the trail here, man. We running the trail here and we got receipts. We got the receipts. You know what I mean? We just clarifying some things. We're not hating on nobody. We're not jealous of somebody for what? You know what I mean? You said somebody said he called me. I blocked C-Rock after the fact. When he made this video, I removed him from all the groups on Facebook that I administer. You know what I mean? We have one group called Our Father Which Art in Heaven. We got over 40,000 followers on that one. I got another group called Holiness, Truth of God and Scriptures. I think that's over 35,000. So he's upset that a lot of the content that he put out, he was pushing, he was getting some traction, a little something. You know what I mean? And I was going to put him as a moderator. As y'all saw, he was a moderator, you know what I mean, on my channel. But when you come sideways, man, no, it don't work that way. You know what I mean? It don't work that way with certain disrespect and disrespecting certain people of the church and things like that. You know what I mean? And how a person act, the way they talk to people and things like that. It was another person that I know that he kind of like disrespected. I ain't going to mention their name. You know what I mean? All right, let's run this paper trail. We're going to go to these comments. So don't sit here and say that we should have a sit down when we have somebody who's just not humble at all. is somebody who just keeps crying all day. A person is a grown man. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about another man, especially with 5 kids that I got mouths to feed. You know what I mean? We got mouths to feed out here. So what do Tony Harvin look like thinking about another man all day? I can't eat. I can't function. I don't care about that. That's your problem. That's on you. You a grown man. You ain't got no kids. The man don't got no kids complaining about rent money. Get a job, man. You understand that? get another job if you can't handle your rent with no kids. You know what I mean? I should be crying on social media with all these children I got. You understand? Breaking my pockets. You know what I mean? I should be the one. Please donate to me. Help me and my 5 kids. Shoot. You know what I mean? All right. Let's run it some more. Let's get this off the screen right here. And we ain't going to spend too much time on this, man. We're not. We're going to spend the most an hour because I'm tired of people asking me questions and stuff like that. Listen to the video. Look at the details. Look at the screenshots and everything. If you can't understand it, I don't have nothing else to say to you. All right? It says, C-Rock, he called you for a year straight. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? He called me for a year straight as far as like me not picking up? Let me know. Let me know. All right? Jen Juice, he says you invite Gino's enemies to your channel, yet Gino invited a lot of people who don't agree with him to debate him like Dirty Harry. Dude is a nut. Well, with that comment, Mr. C-Rock, Christopher Whiteside, he debated Thomas Smallwood. So I don't get it. You understand that? How can somebody say, well, man, you invite, well, to the people that I allow on here, they actually respect Geno Jennings. They actually respect him at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So this guy can say something like that, but yet he still wants to have debates. He wanted to debate Tazariak. You know what I mean? He really wanted that debate. And now this is him right here having a discussion with Thomas Smallwood, right? But yet, you call yourself exposing what? I don't get it. You understand? Let's go back to the comments. You said, MJP says, Christopher thinks he knows it all, but he definitely doesn't. He is way too arrogant, and he loves calling people the devil when they disagree with him. Yeah. You understand that? I don't understand how can a man say that. Just because somebody disagree with somebody, that don't mean they of the devil. You know what I mean? And him being a comedian and a rapper, you know what I mean? You don't have no type of authority or power for anything when it comes to stuff like, you know, when he say blasting people to hell and things. I don't agree with that at all. Some people just get caught up in the hype. Absolutely. For sure. You know, people going to disagree at the end of the day on certain things. That don't mean they of the devil. It just may take them some time to understand certain things at the end of the day, for sure. You know what I mean? So I lost the comment. Let me get some time on this one. All right. So as I was stating that I have disagreements with a lot of people. That don't mean I think they're of the devil. You know what I mean? They just may need some time over time to really catch an understanding of certain things. You know, it's a lot of things in the scriptures that we don't understand fully yet, but yet we still learning every day. At the end of the day, I will never put myself on a pedestal of trying to be a preacher or trying to blast somebody to hell for what? I have no authority. I'm just a YouTuber. That's it. That's all I classify myself as, a YouTuber. That's it. Who posts up the message. That's it. along with a lot of other segments that we got on here, such as health and wellness, live conversations, news. Sometimes we put up, me cooking and things like that. You know what I mean? All right. So there's nothing wrong with allowing people to have a conversation in reference to what and why they believe in certain things. Their sermons is not up here at all. You understand that? You know what I mean? Somebody put in the comment section earlier, well, wasn't y'all supposed to have a sit down with Geno Jennings? Where you get that information from? Oh, yeah, him. Because he like to put certain things to the public that's supposed to be private for gain, for clout. You understand? Moving on to the next comment. Said you're stopping his bag and he has no rip money. He begged for some money last night at the end of his life. He says he said yeah. I'm trying to keep a straight face. I'm trying to clarify some things. I'm trying to keep a straight face without laughing. I never thought I would have to go through something like this or talk about something like, not go through, but talk about something like this. Never did. Never imagined. Ever. This is like somebody just crying all day. Whereas though I done nothing to the man at all. I thought the man's supposed to be like a rapper, a hardcore from Boston, on his Benzino tip. You understand? The Untouchables. He know. The man got pictures with Ghostface, MOP, Little Fame. You understand? Brawler, thoroughbred rappers. And he acting like that? I don't get it, man. Sharon Bob says, when called be baby who drinking milk, and he is a baby itself. Absolutely. I still consider myself a baby in the scriptures. You know what I mean? Still learning at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't put myself on no type of high pedestal, no type of arrogance or anything like that. Like I said, I want to see everybody win, But when it comes to, coaching and things of that nature, oh, yeah, a person will get this work as far as like, knocking some encouragement and some sense back into them. Because I knew Croc was a drama queen. He's an ex-rapper. I mean, he's no ex-rapper. The reason why I say that, because he thought about putting Christian rap up. You know what I mean? He thought about that. All right. He says, we all got videos in the past with profanity, but he's still using it. That's the thing. I'm talking about his favorite choice of words. You understand? You know what I mean? I ain't got no videos up of using profanity. Nothing. So I disagree with that one. I disagree with that one. There ain't no videos of Tony Harvin cursing. There ain't no videos of Tony Harvin with alcohol. You know what I mean? None of that. None of that. So I disagree with that one. You know what I mean? I don't care how far you go back and look. He said you and Croc should have a boxing. Man, get out of here, man. Stop it. Stop it. What's up to Jesus? What's up? Shout out to you. Lily of the Valley says, Croc about to come with a T-Heart. Oh, man. Well, I'm just clarifying things. To the people who keep asking me what's going on. Honestly, I don't know because I don't watch his videos. Once again, I do not watch his videos, so I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't watch his videos in fully as far as like what he's talking about. All I can see is the little thumbnails on the right-hand side or when I search my name out. You know what I mean? All right. He said, everybody got a pass. You just pulled his past video while he was in the world. Stop making live video if you don't care, real man. You don't make no sense. See, this is another thing. when people try to change the narrative up, what I'm talking about is favorite choice of word. Learn how to listen. You understand? I'm talking about he cursed somebody I knew out recently. I'm talking about his favorite choice of word. I'm not talking about, oh, he's still cursing and things like that based upon that video. I'm talking about the favorite choice of word. Learn how to listen. Stop trying to change people's narratives up. You understand that? You have to listen to what I'm saying for you to understand. You know what I mean? All right? Oh, man. Let's see. He said that's what he kept saying in the video. He called you for a year straight trying to get you to stop doing the debates. How? When he was on the debates with Thomas Smallwood. How? I don't get it. How the man was trying to stop me from doing debates when he debated himself on my platform? I don't get it. You understand? All right. Man, be quiet, man. Christopher Span says you are doing much for the people. Just be aware of the agents who want harm against you. You may think you're just a YouTuber, but too many you're a soldier in God's army. Well, there are a lot of agents out here and things like that, and you're right. There are people out there who's watching from the outside, and they think they know what they're talking about, but they don't know anything. Or there's people out there who try to start or add fuel to the fire, even if you're clarifying some things, right? So you're right about that. You're absolutely right about that, for sure. People look for things to be stirred up because they want to keep it going. They want two people to go at it and whatnot. But we didn't say anything about them as far as like making a video, and we still didn't make a direct thumbnail type of video and things like that. All I came on here is to talk about I don't pay no mind to negative videos and whatnot. That goes for the false prophets out there too, who's making those negative videos. I don't watch their videos at all. You know what I mean? To those fellows up there in Canada, I don't watch their videos. You understand? I really don't. And it's all good if y'all watch them. That's fine. You know what I mean? But I don't have the time to watch 2 and 3 hour videos. I don't. You know what I mean? Because when you doing this YouTube thing and whatnot, it's a waste of time just to sit down and watch a negative video about you. You know what I mean? As if these people are around you 24/7. You know what I mean? It's a crazy thing that certain individuals could say assumptional things about you as if they know you. You know what I mean? So this is why I don't watch those type of videos from these false prophets and things like that. You know what I mean? Because they actually think they around you 24/7, or they grew up around you, just like one so-called pastor. You know what I mean? All right. Okay. Who else? Let me see. What's up, Sister Davis? Shout out to you. He said, "Riot, bad news. We all seen you in both chats with your mouth running on both people in an ill way." So what this person was doing, so he was on the other channel, right? Talking bad on him, right? Now he come on here, he talking bad on me. It doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, just like I said earlier, there are people out there that just want to stir the pot. At the end of the day, to me, this is nothing. This is real nothing. You understand? This is like a sparring match that just I feel sorry that I'm really pounding on this person. I ain't even doing too much. We just jabbing at him, light jab. That's it. At the end of the day, You know what I mean? Christopher Spence said, which means you're a threat, Brother Harvin, not to lift you higher than you are, but you remain humble and you seem to know your lane. The devil and his minions can't stand that. Absolutely, man. For sure. Definitely humble, man. At the end of the day, I don't focus on this type of stuff in the sense of worrying about it all day. You understand that? Just because you talk about something, that don't mean you care about it. To those certain individuals saying things in the chat room, just because you are clarifying something, that don't mean you care about it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so people are trying to change your narrative. That's what people on the internet. That's what they seem to do, and they're very crafty about it. And which I learned about the internet. They try to change the narrative, change the story, put little things in and things like that. And then you got clowns like him to know he's very crafty at that too. At the end of the day, all right. Jesus says, I agree about the past videos and pictures. They should be taken down. Why advertise them? I remember holding this teaching about that. It's no more than covering up your tattoos with long sleeve. Absolutely. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? But I wasn't putting it up in the sense of, oh, he's still cursing based upon his video that I show. I put it up once again as his favorite choice of word that he used against somebody recently that I know. You understand? There's some people on here who are my family members. There's some people on here that I talk to off YouTube, and people who don't even know, because I ain't gonna mention it at all at the end of the day. And one has to be careful. You know what I mean? There are a few people who went on his channel. You understand that? And this is before this. And we still let him slide to become a moderator on here. We still let him slide. He don't know that until now. You understand? All right. What's up to Valerie Stewart? What up, what up, what up? Shout out to Sister Davis. Happy birthday to your nephew. Hey, Valid, man. You gonna make me give you a body shot. You gonna make me give you a body shot, man. What are you talking about? He says, can you forgive him and go back to things being all good between y'all? Forgive him for what? He's already been forgiven. What are you talking about? You see what I mean? When people don't listen, you understand? People don't listen. At the end of the day, you have to have a forgiving heart, right? I believe it's in the book of Matthew, chapter 6, I believe verses 14 and 15, after the prayer, our Father which art in heaven prayer. It talks about forgiveness. So, and we talked about forgiveness in the live conversations, and you be on the live conversations, man. Say something like that, man. You understand? We forgive everybody for anything at the end of the day. You understand that? Anytime. But my brother, my blood brother, you know, he done some things in the past. I forgive him, but guess what? He's at a distance. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, I'm very strict. I'm very, very strict, and I'm very, very firm who I allow close to me or who I remain cool with. You understand? Listen, there's no coming back to being, how you say it, like, I wouldn't say buddy, because we never was. You know what I mean? Never was. Because there's certain things you don't see eye to eye with a person as far as like how they act, the arrogance and things like that, as certain people mention. I'm a real dude. You know what I mean? I'm a real one. You know? All right? But you go make me give you a nice body shot, man. All right? Okay. Bob T says, I love your debates because people could see it's full of folly out there, and it actually makes me wiser. Absolutely. So when the debate platform started 4 or 5 years ago, way before his time, as far as like me knowing of him. The only reason I really knew of him because I guess the truth of God, and I guess he reached out. I never reached out to him first, ever. At the end of the day, but the debate platform I've been started 4 years ago. You know what I mean? I remember episode 11, where we had Elder Gary Robinson on here from the Truth of God. You know what I mean? All right. Elias says, be careful when you hear from someone's comment. See it first before you believe someone that is gossiping. You should have said it correctly about you heard Gino levitate and C-Rock never said it. What are you talking about? You're talking real idiotic right now, man. You're talking real idiotic. You know, I said I saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail. You know what I mean? I just told you I don't watch videos. You said you should have said it correct. Said what? I don't recall that. You know what I mean? So if you could pull that up and show me, you know what I mean, I will let you on and we could share the screen and you could present it on the StreamYard and whatnot. But I never said that. You understand that? There may be individuals in here that may have said he said it and whatnot, but there was a video up. I don't know what YouTuber did it, but certain people say he did it. And then the video was erased when Gino addressed it. You know what I mean? So there's certain things that people say and they send a video and they give me the timestamp and I hear it. You understand that? So I'm a person that got my details and got my receipts, as you can see earlier. I'm surprised you talking like this, man. You understand? I'm surprised you talking like that, man. As much as you come on the live conversations, man. As much as you come on the live conversations, man, and you talking like that. What's up to David B? What up, what up, what up? Appreciate that. At Sheila Davis. You said just keep up the good work. I enjoy the debates and other conversations, but this mess with Christopher is just a waste of time. Too many people are gossiping. Well, we wasn't here more so to talk about him. We wasn't here more so to talk about him, but you know, certain things come up and certain things can linger on and last a little bit long than the normal topic at hand, for sure. There are too many gossiping. There are, you're right, at the end of the day. And we don't say much, but yet they're still gossiping. What's going on with C-Rock and Tony? Like I said, pull up a video, pull up a comment that Tony Harvin said anything negative in the past about any other YouTuber putting up the message. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Is a reward out there for those type of people. Let me know. You know what I mean? Let me know. All right? Can't find nothing. All right? Mary J says, so are you for Pastor G? What are you talking about, man? I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta listen to the beginning. Man, I told you people do not listen. You gotta rewind the video. You said you just tuning in. You have to rewind the video and take it from the beginning. You have to look at the videos in the archives. What kind of question was that? You see what I mean by when people don't listen or they don't do their homework and things like that? They act stuff like this. You see that? You see what I mean? Okay. I see the ending part. You said, I'm so new. You said, I'm so new to all of this. So new. Well, what I can say is it's not about PJ. It's about another YouTuber who puts up PJ, all right? Who's been saying some negative stuff about me that I don't know why. That's what it's about. You understand that? Why? I don't know. And people keep asking me, why is he saying this stuff about you? I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's not about PJ. I post up the truth of God. You know, I've been posting up the truth of God for 5 or 6 years now on YouTube, Dailymotion, Rumble.com, Facebook, and a couple of other outlets. There's so many out there. TikTok also started that TikTok thing, but there's another YouTuber out there who's been just, you know, making certain videos, negative videos about this channel and whatnot. Like I said, I don't know why. You know what I mean? So I just would hope that people stop asking me about this person. All right, or what's going on, which I don't know because I don't watch this person's stuff at all. You know what I mean? So I was here to talk about. I don't pay no mind to negative videos. As we shot a biblical discussion last night, people was telling me about it. Some people was telling me about that he was talking about me. So I just had to come and hit. Sometimes you got to clarify some things for people to understand. And even if you clarify some things, people still don't tend to understand. Listen, if I said I don't know why the man is talking about me, why would people, the same people, still ask me what's going on? What happened? Again, I don't know why this guy is talking about Tony Harvin, you know what I mean, or worrying about Tony Harvin the way he is. I don't know. You understand? I really don't. All right. He says we are all confused. Who's where? You seem to be the only confused one. You understand that? I already talked about that, man. You bringing up stuff that I already talked about. You got to rewind it, man. You understand that? I'm not going to continue to repeat myself. Elias, you've been on the lives before. You heard the lives before, man. The live conversations. You know what I mean? You chime in a lot on the live conversations. Why are you asking these questions when you already know? You understand that? Are you looking for clout? Are you stirring up the pot? You understand that? Are you? That's what I mean by when people stir up the pot and adding fuel to the fire. You be on the live conversations as we talk about real life stuff, and when people come in the chat room, some people ask about him or mention a private conversation and stuff like that, and I talk about it, but yet you still ask the question or mention it. It doesn't make sense, man. You understand that? All right. Appreciate that, Atlanta Green. Shout out to you. He says, my nephew is 43 today, Sister Davis. Wonderful. What's up, GP? He says, I think he took it too far with you. Him saying that he even stopped eating because of this riff. He is bugged out. Man, honestly, I don't care about that. Like I said, I don't think about social media at all. I don't. When I close my laptop, you know what I mean? Clean up around the place and probably go work out, whatever, lift some weights, go do some running and things like that. I got 5 kids, so I'm thinking about real life stuff at the end of the day. He said he can't eat because of social media. You that weak? He got listen, he blasts people to hell, right? He got the power. Listen, he got the power. He said he got the power to blast people to hell. And social media stop you from eating? Wow. What riff? That's on you. Imagine if I did make hardcore videos about this guy. What you gonna do? Jump off a cliff? That's on you. That's weak-minded right there. Listen, people done talked about my mother on here. They done made threats. They done talked about my children on here. You understand? They done said a whole lot of things. Listen, Tony Harvin is still going to go in that freezer, cook him up a T-bone steak, medium well, with some fried burnt onions, baked potatoes with butter on it, garlic seasoning, garlic bread, some broccoli, and a nice cold ginger ale. You understand? I will never, ever let anything on social media bother me at all, as far as like to that extent. You know what I mean? A person is weak-minded, right? If you talking as if he's talking, as far as like him stating that he got the power to blast people to hell, but yet social media keeps you from eating, Man, listen, I don't got time for all that, man. Let's go to Smoothie King, get a 32-ounce smoothie, angel food, fiber blend, almonds, I'm going to eat, man. Ain't nothing on social media going to bother me. Ain't nothing on social media going to bother me not to eat. It's not at all. Like I said, I'm a firm guy at the end of the day. If you supposedly could blast people to hell with that type of power as a comedian and a rapper, why are you letting social media bother you with as though you can't eat? Cut out the nonsense. Stop trying to make people feel sorry for you. Just like how I talk to my kids, you worse than my children. The man is worse than I can't eat because of social media. What? Huh? My 8-year-old daughter would laugh at you. She's like, what's wrong with this guy? He weak. You're strong, daddy. Be the example. You understand? Be the example. A firm guy. You know what I mean? This is how this is me coaching you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be, well, you ain't eating. Wow, why them people on social media, they talking bad. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to clarify some things. You can't eat. What rift? We never said anything bad about him before. Never. You understand? We ain't making videos of the Clash and exposing Tony Harvin, and we ain't making videos like that. So I don't get it, man. He said he even stopped eating. Oh, man. Cut it out, man. Cut out the shenanigans. Cut out the shenanigans, man. You understand? I'm not going to talk to you all soft, man. No way. I ain't going to talk to anybody soft. Well, oh, wow, them people on social. Listen, social media can say people can say some things about you. Oh, your mother this, your kids is ugly. I hope this about them. I hope that about them. I've heard the worst stuff on social media. The worst. You know what I mean? But guess what? Hey, I close my laptop, forget all about it. You understand? Go cook me up some chicken wraps and some healthy chips. You know what I mean? Some V8 splash juice and a water. You know? I will never, ever, once again, never let social media bother me to the extent of not eating at all. You're a grown man. If that's true, that that social media calls you not to eat, the riff or whatever the case you may be, you're a weak man. You're weak. You're weak-spirited. Simple. You know what I mean? That's facts right there. All right? Now, you can stop eating all you want. I don't encourage people to do that. You understand that? Especially over social media. All right? What's up to what's up to Sister Carol? Shout out to you. It says people are saying you're not a part of holiness. I don't know what they're talking about. See, one thing, I don't listen to what people say. You understand? I see the results on this channel and all the social media channels and platforms and things like that. And my mission is to keep pushing the truth the way I've done throughout the years. Nothing is going to stop me or throw me off course at all. It's not going to stop me. You know, this is light here. This is real light at the end of the day. This is light. You know what I mean? This is real light. So people going to say this, people going to say that about you, especially when you have a decent social media platform at the end of the day. You know what I mean? One thing you can't listen to is the negative opinions about people. Oh, excuse me, what they say about you. You know, or like somebody said earlier, too many people are gossiping. That's true. You understand? That's why I'm so glad I don't think about none of that stuff at all. I never was a person to let that stuff get to me at all. It doesn't matter what people are saying. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pressing forward. Keep pressing forward. Keep putting out encouraging things, encouraging conversation videos, encouraging quotes on my Facebook. You understand? Encouraging the people to work out, to eat right. Keep doing that. It doesn't matter what people are saying negative wise. You understand that? I don't think about in the sense of the videos that he has made. You know what I mean? Them people need to go talk to him. Go talk to him. You understand that? I don't want to have a private conversation. You understand that? I don't want to have no conversations at all with the man. If you're going to keep putting out public videos and stuff like that of negativity, what's the purpose of having a private conversation? You understand that? So all those people out there, y'all should have a private conversation and things like that. We were supposed to. I think he tried to orchestrate something. How you going to try to orchestrate a private conversation, but yet you're still putting out negative videos? It doesn't make sense. You understand that? So to those people, y'all need to go talk to that man about it. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt, let off the gas brake on him, you know, but yet he put out another video last night of negativity. Why would I want to have a private conversation now? You understand that? Why? Why would you want to have a private conversation if somebody who keep making or saying negative things about you when you forget all about it, whatever. I was preparing for the debate yesterday. I had a long day at work. You know, I'm like, I'm ready for this debate. It's going to be a good one. And then all of a sudden, somebody come out of nowhere. He's making a negative video about you. I said, what? For what? We ain't make no videos about him. We ain't make now one direct video to him at all. You understand? All right. Let me get through these comments. What up, Christopher Span? Shout out to you. He said, I never seen this coming, did you? Somewhat. I seen it coming somewhat because a lot of the stuff he's doing or he did, I disagree with, but I didn't bring it to the public. I let people do their thing, man. They're going to do their thing. They're going to buy the shovel from the store. They're going to dig their own grave, and then they're going to blame the people that they land in their own grave that they dug. You understand that? And that's what happened last night. You know what I mean? The man bought the shovel. He digged his own grave. He was laid in his grave. Now he want to blame people from putting him in it. You understand that? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But like I said, this is easy work, man. This ain't nothing heavy. It's light. It's light for sure. All right. Appreciate that, Linda Green. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go back to your comment at Sharon. But I'm kind of like backed up. Okay, you says no, bro. He actually never said Gino levitated. You quoted that someone told you that he said it. And normally when I say that, I tend to say if it's true. If it's true, if you understand that, if it's true that somebody said certain things, if it's true, you know, if. All right. You said you should watch the live. You might get a good laugh from it. I don't have the time, man. I don't have the time at all. I really don't. I really don't have the time. Quite busy a lot. For sure. You know. You said I called him out. He never repented. Let me see. He says, do you think they paying him to banish your name? Honestly, man, I don't care if that's true. I don't care, man. It won't work because we started on YouTube with the boxing videos, man. You understand? Started there. If you go back, I think I put the videos with my kids when I was talking to them. I think I put that in unlisted. I think I started with those type of videos, encouraging, talking to my sons when they was babies and whatnot, and we having conversations and whatnot. But I don't think that's the case. A lot of people just look for clout and views and whatnot and things like that. I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? When you're a real one, at the end of the day, you don't put videos out like that. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And a lot of people have seen him digging his own grave and laying in it. You know what I'm saying? All the ignorance, all the arrogance, all the foolishness at the end of the day. For sure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad that video came out last night, because now people seeing the manifestation of who he really is. For sure. At the end of the day. You know what I mean? And the fact that he cursed somebody that I know out, for sure. Why he ain't talking about that? You understand that? He ain't gonna talk about that, is he? Is he gonna talk about, I believe he told somebody I know to F off? Is he gonna talk about that? You understand? Is he gonna talk about that? You know what I mean? All right. Holiness is the way TV says he put himself out there. He did it to himself. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just clarifying things. We ain't making no hatred video and nothing like that. We've been said we forgave him. We've been said we want to see people win. But we ain't gonna sit here and let people keep trying to poke at the bear. We don't do that over here at all. You understand that? And we clarify things. We don't make hateful videos and jealousy type of videos and stuff like that. We don't do that at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But we will stand up for ourselves over here. You know what I mean? So if a person is talking about they want to have a private conversation, I want to have a private conversation with him. Can you hook this up? But then you make a negative video. You keep making these negative videos though. I don't get it. You understand? So don't sit. So to the people out there talking about y'all should have a private talk, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? When I give a man the benefit of the doubt of how strict I am, I'm a strict guy. You understand that? I'm a very firm, militant guy. You know, so when I say, okay, all right, I'll try it out on the strength of, coach. And then he make a negative video. Why would I want to have a private conversation after that? Why? You understand that? Why? For what? But we do forgive people. We got a forgiving heart. We hope the best for people at the end of the day. You understand? We want to see people win. You know what I mean? We encourage the people. We encourage them at the end of the day. We don't have no hatred for nobody at the end of the day, for sure. We hope people get themselves together, stop acting over righteous and whatnot and things like that. And we're going to continue to keep putting out the message for sure. Took out the wrong wire. All right. Mic check. All right, we good. Linda Green says the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Don't allow this to steal your joy. I love you as a brother. Appreciate that. He says, don't be like C-Rock and block people that don't agree with you. Keep doing what you do. I got you. Holiness says, we love C-Rock. He just be lying too much. I mean, some people call me a liar. You understand that? Some people call me a liar or whatever the case may be and things like that. But it's not what you say, is what people can prove at the end of the day. What's up to Gladys? So it just goes to show that willful and intentional ignorance is such a real thing. Don't lose your peace. Oh, I don't, man. This only social media, man. This ain't about nothing. Once again, social media ain't about nothing as far as like letting anybody get to me at all. At all. You understand? Said, to be honest, I don't get time watching your C-Rock. I'm really trying to catch up on your videos and his. I'm really busy. Come on now, man. As many times as I saw you on here, man, stop it, man. As many times as I saw you in the live conversations, and the common people could vouch for that. You be in the live conversations often, man. You understand that? Stop it, man. You gotta stop that, man. You gotta stop it. He said, my husband is listening and cracking up at you getting these folks straight, reprimanding them. Oh, yeah. I'm on my coaching tip right now. This is my coaching voice right here. You know what I'm saying? You coaching these kids like, you better throw that punch right. You know what I mean? All right. Brian says he be saying that that Holy Ghost be telling him they're the devil in the conversation with the man that said, called him. I wonder, do we have the Spirit of Christ? Because the Holy Ghost don't lie. You're talking about that video right there. You're talking about that video with Bakari. That's the video you're talking about with Bakari. That's me and Bakari right here. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about that video. You know what I mean? That's me and brother Bakari at the convocation last year. You're talking about that video and whatnot, where he stated that, he didn't get a call. Well, he called himself rebuking Bakari. What I already knew that, what Bakari was saying was true. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew that. So one has to be careful. One has to be careful when they say that the Spirit is telling them this and the Spirit is telling them that. It could just be your natural gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I don't play. You don't play with the Spirit. I don't play with it. Listen, I ain't playing with that, man. That's dangerous. If I have a feeling that this is gonna happen, I'm gonna say I got a feeling. I'm not gonna say the Spirit told me this, the Spirit told me that. I don't play with that. What's up to Khadijah Reeves? What up? What up? Appreciate that, Sister David. Shout out to him. He said, you're making me hungry. What's up to Key to Love? Shout out to you. What if it's a corporate fast? I don't know what corporate fast. What is that, man? I don't know what that is. He said a corporate fast. What is that? He said he wants clout. G Swole says, what up? I believe I'm coming to that point that I don't care what people say when I left the Friendsgiving Thanksgiving party due to feeling uncomfortable to know they're going to be talking. Well, hey, that's fine, man. I don't pay no mind to people's negativity, man. That's one thing I don't do. You understand that? I don't know why people keep saying, oh, don't let it bother you and whatnot. Just because you're talking about something or you clarifying something, that don't mean something is bothering you. You understand that? It's just a clarification. I could be talking about a news story or health and wellness. That doesn't mean it's bothering me. I could be talking about, you know what I mean, how to reduce heart disease by supplements, vitamins, and exercising. That don't mean it's bothering me. You understand that? So some people got to understand that just because you talk about something, that don't mean it's bothering you. You understand? He said, Vivian says, I guess Christopher C-Rock forgot he told Bakari he is a liar and of the devil he's feeling guilty. That's why he can't eat. It's not because of you, Tony. Thank you. Keep the videos coming for sure. And Bakari was right. You understand? So when you say the Spirit is telling you this and telling you that, but I knew that Bakari was right. I knew. You understand? So what spirit was that? One has to humble themselves. Like, listen, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say the Spirit was telling me this. I ran ahead of myself. I apologize. I got to humble myself for this. You know what I mean? I got to take this video down because what I was saying ain't true and things like that to Bakari. And the sad thing is that Bakari does more work than him. at a temple in Virginia, as far as like hands-on with the truth of God. You know what I mean? But yet he tries to put people under the bus, like Brother Bronson. Bronson listened to Gino. You understand? Christopher Wright, listens to Gino Jennings from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people you may see that he's down talking, they listen to the truth of God. You know what I'm saying? And even the debaters that come on his platform, they respect Gino. You know what I mean? As some people heard in the interview with Cesario, he respects him. So when he says somebody's the enemy and they your enemy that you don't like, you can't sit here and tell somebody what they should do on their YouTube channel. You don't run it at all at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If a person numbers is going down on YouTube, it's not another person's fault. At the end of the day, it's not about numbers. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can encourage at least one person, that's fine. At the end of the day, I always get it. Like I said, when Gino mentioned the story that he used to preach to one member, I think it's in Virginia or Maryland, something like that. You know what I mean? He used to go see one member once a month, or he used to preach in a building when nobody was there, as if the place was packed. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta have that in. You still gotta have that in your heart. That I'm about encouraging the people. I'm about standing up for truth. It don't matter if I don't get no views or just one person in the live chats or whatever the case may be. You got to have that oomph in you. You understand? You can't focus on numbers this and numbers that at the end of the day. You know what I mean? All right, for sure. All right. So we ending this live in a bit, man. I don't want to keep going on with this. I just had to clarify this. David B says C-Rock started all of this, so he needs to humble himself. And he's not in cleaning up. Absolutely, he did. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad you said that, because this is why I'm coming to clarify some stuff. And yet people still act like as if they just don't understand or just stuck on stupid. I'm glad you said that. You know what I mean? We didn't make no direct videos, and we're not at the end of the day. Oh my goodness, man. I just talked about forgiveness. All right. I don't know what you're talking about at Mike. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You sound kind of crazy over there. So, man, this started why I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm glad you're mature enough and secure enough to not give attention to all that negativity, not making a Tony versus C-Rock. Then he would use that try to build in his channel for likes and views. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right. You know, when I make a video, it's like an overall in general type of video, for sure. But most people they tend to ask questions, or this tend to come up recently, for sure. So we touched on a lot, you know, as far as like with false prophets making negative videos, or anybody else. This more so like a in general, you know, people who make negative videos about me. I don't watch them. I don't pay no mind to them. So that was more so what I wanted to clarify, and just to go a little bit in depth of those videos and whatnot, for sure. Man, Issa Joseph, I keep mentioning certain things. What's up to 102K? Absolutely. Picard's a humble brother. Portia says, no, that doesn't make the truth of God look bad when your salvation is personal. He said he booted off Mr. Ham. Hey, Jen, you funny. Mr. Exclusive said, when I was going through a rough patch, I found a apostle through your channel. So thanks, your good brother. Appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that for sure. You know, we already addressed that at Joseph. You said both of you guys making the truth of God and apostle look bad, man. The old me would tell you to shut up, man, because you need to listen to the whole video. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all see what I'm talking about? When people make comments like that,
You could tell they didn't watch it from the beginning. They just logged on and just, man, he just said something about Christopher Whiteside. I'm going to make this comment. Learn how to listen to the whole video of clarification. When somebody's clarifying something in a sense of breaking certain things down, not of negativity, you need to listen to the whole video. You understand that, to get an understanding, not just small things, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You have to listen to the whole video from the beginning. Somebody came in here, I just came on. Then they start asking, how you just coming on a video? You ain't been on for too long, but asking questions or saying certain things when you don't even understand from the beginning. That's what people mess up at. You understand? That's what people mess up when they start commenting and they ain't listen from the beginning to a breakdown of a clarification. You know what I mean? That's another thing that people do on social media. When somebody's breaking something down in a clarification type of way, a positive way, they'll come in. All right, they ask a question. You didn't even listen to the beginning. You understand? You only listen to a couple minutes or 15 or 20 and things like that. You understand? I already talked about your first sentence already. We talked about that already. This is how I know you ain't listened. We talked about the first sentence already. You know what I mean? And we talked about the second part too, earlier. So you can't come to somebody live, right, and make a comment that's already been talked about earlier. Learn how to listen. You understand? Listen. All right? Let me see. Man. All right. I'm just going through the comments right now. What's up to Sharon Henry? T-Rock needs to give you an apology, ask for forgiveness. Also, Sam and Mr. Ham, he cut off on his panel because they disagreed with him regarding you. Well, listen, man. Hey, man, if a person apologizes, if they don't, then hey, that's on them. You know, we know that we didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, to this individual who just looking for attention, and most likely after this video of clarification, you know, we won't make any more videos as far as like really going in depth. I just had to clarify some stuff because we really don't think about this individual at all. You know what I'm saying? But you're right though. I heard that. I've heard Mr. Ham was on there and things like that. All right. Oh my goodness, man. What's up to see you on? Shout out to you. The Crawford Experience says, I just want to know, how can you stop a man from eating and he has to go out there and get it himself? Oh my goodness. That's a good one right there. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. Ain't the man in Boston, Massachusetts? How can I stop somebody from eating? Listen, I'm about to get off this, man. I'm about to go eat some of that pot roast, some pot roast that I made with some burnt onions and some garlic seasoning and some rice and some kidney beans. Man, whew. And a nice German chocolate cake after that. You understand? Man. So y'all got any last comments? I'll leave it in the chat room for sure. You know, it's all good. Listen, if he make any videos, please, I don't want to hear about it. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear about it. You know, I don't listen to these videos. I don't listen to these fellas. If anybody make a negative video about me out there, just know I don't watch you. So you're wasting your time. At the end of the day, all we're going to do is focus on encouraging the people. You understand? Encouraging the people for sure. What's up to Miss Faustine? Shout out to you. All right. So once again, we didn't start nothing with nobody as far as like a brother or sister. We was minding our own business, and then out of nowhere, we had a video of called the Clash that somebody told me about, and I was lost. But I you know what I mean, in another video, because you don't do that to brothers and sisters for sure. In the beginning, you're supposed to have a decent conversation. You don't make negative videos about people and then want to have a private conversation. It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way at all. So we covered a lot as far as like ignoring people, not paying no mind to negative videos or negative comments. This is an in general type of video. It's not a video that was solely directed towards one individual. We're talking about a lot of other people out there that's making negative comments and making negative videos, even towards people in the chat room, even towards brothers and sisters that I've seen thumbnails of certain members people have made videos about. But once again, don't pay no mind to it. If you need to clarify some stuff, that's fine. It's fine with clarifying things, but the back and forth like verses and things like that, I don't find it to be cool at the end of the day. All right, for sure. He said false prophets will surely make a video about this. Now you redeeming yourself, man. Now that's funny. Yeah, they probably would, man, take certain parts of the video and things like that, flip it up, change the narrative and things like that, and say, well, that was C-Rock when he was in the world and things like that. But I know recently he cursed somebody out. You understand that? Dropping the F word. I know that. All right? So we wasn't bringing that up, stating that that's him now. We just showed his favorite choice of word. All right? That was it. All right? So it doesn't matter if he make a response, whatever. I don't care. We're still going to talk about these encouraging things. We're working on another debate. I think it's next week, Saturday. We got a debate with G-Man is coming back. G-Man is coming back to the platform soon. G-Man is coming back to have a discussion and things like that. You know, it's a funny thing that people talk against the biblical discussion platform, but yet they try to have biblical discussions on their channel. It doesn't make sense. It's funny how they talk against it, but yet they want to try to be on the platform. It's funny how they talk against it, but yet they listen to it. It's funny. You understand that? I don't get it. You know what I mean? I really don't. Or they try to get in contact and they try to take individuals off the biblical discussion platform and put it on and try to get them to come on their platform to have a discussion. I don't get it. You understand that? You know what I mean? But I haven't seen anybody channel worked at all. Shout out to Sinetta TV. You know, he do the debates with the conscious movement and the Hebrew Israelites and things like that. Aside of Sinetta TV studios and whatnot, I don't see anybody out there, you know what I mean, really doing the debate platform and whatnot. Appreciate that as Sister Davis. We coming to a conclusion and whatnot. He said it's crazy how brothers can throw stones at you when Jesus told us, he who has no sins may cast the first stone. You said C-Rock must not have any sins. You know what? Some people come off like that as if they're perfect and what have you. When they get a whiff of the word of God, a lot of people tend to act over righteous in the beginning of their stages and what have you. A lot of people got to know to just be humble. You know what I'm saying? Be humble at the end of the day. You may have people that disagree with you. That don't mean they of the devil. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they're going to hell. Just relax, be humble. Everybody, a lot of people are still learning the word of God. A lot of people still trying to get an understanding of certain things of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand everything of the scriptures. That don't mean I'm going to hell. You understand that? That don't mean I'm of the devil. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I'm still listening to the truth of God. And I'm still, you know what I'm saying, getting in tune with the word. You know what I'm saying? Praying for more knowledge and understanding to certain things in the scriptures. And once you understand the scriptures, you gotta work hard to apply the scriptures to your life. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if a person know from Genesis to Revelations in the Apocrypha. They could break down the whole Bible. You understand that? But if their life don't line up with the scriptures, you're defeating the purpose at the end of the day. How you treat people, how you talk to people. You understand that? How you try to manipulate the people in general. So one has to be careful. Doesn't matter how much scripture you know, your life has to line up. You know, I mean, you got to try to give an effort to line the word of God up with your life. At the end of the day, for sure. He said he came in on your panel to Corey Minor. He was out of line, even if you disagree. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree. He said, fix me up a plate. He says, I'm serious, bro. All the clips from the past and now will be recorded back to new. You're right. He says, oh no, not the G-Man. He said, you got to be a doer and not a hero. Absolutely. He says, good night. The guy used you, Tony, in 2017. Victorville, my uncle found you and then introduced me to Geno Jennings. And you've been solid since. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's up, Dirty South 21? Were you from Atlanta? Dirty South. Lily of the Valley says, shout out to Minister Williams, preach a good message in South Carolina. Was that in Columbia today? Is that the temple in Columbia, South Carolina? Sharon Henry says, getting the word in us is far more important than all this craziness and is a distraction. Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely agree. You know what I mean? But as I always state, I'm not a pastor preacher, but you know, I use my skills and talents as far as like, you know, pushing you know, certain preachers and ministers who's really putting out the message. I'll push it for sure. You know what I mean? I definitely push it. Oh, Florence, you said Florence. All right. Samuel says, facts, bro. Lion still didn't repent about the levitating, but he want to beat you down. I was on his live and I told him and he mute me and kicked me off. You know, a lot of people saying that he had that video and then he deleted it. You understand that? So to the person that said that he didn't say it, I seen the video, the thumbnail of somebody said he levitated. I couldn't really make out the YouTuber's name. I just looked at it and looked away. You know what I mean? But being that he deleted the video of the clash and then put it back up, he might have edited, because you can edit certain things in a YouTube editor. You could delete certain stuff. You can put it in unlisted, private, put it away from the public. Let's see if I can edit certain things in it, and then I could put it back public. You understand? But he couldn't. You know what I mean? So that kind of raised a red flag. Like if you could put that up, delete it, then put it back up, and then somebody's saying about a levitating video that's not there no more. That's why I said if. All right, if he put it up, if. All right, G-Swole says, how do you keep yourself from going off on someone that's trying to get under your skin? Well, I don't pay no mind, man. I don't pay no mind. I mean, it's social media. You know what I'm saying? It's social media. I really don't. I don't let social media get to me at all. When I say that, I really don't let it get to me at all. When you got 5 kids, man, you ain't thinking about social media. As far as like somebody trying to get underneath your skin and whatnot. Even at work, listen, I go to work, clock in, get my keys, do the pre-trip inspection on the truck, whether it's a tractor trailer or you know, a small Class B flatbed, you know, do the pre-trip, you know, whatever the case may be. Might give me some breakfast from Smoothie King, a smoothie, Angel Food, strawberry banana smoothie, and some veggie chips for breakfast, and keep it moving. Do my deliveries and go home. You know what I mean? So that's me, for sure. All right. All right. Robbie Don says, keep me in prayer. I'm going to test for my class A at the DMV this Tuesday. Wonderful, man. I hope it's the best for you. You know what I mean? I hope the best. I remember them days, you know, going for the test in New Jersey, in Wayne, New Jersey and whatnot. I remember them days, man, with the clutch, you know, and was happy when I passed it. I got my Class A back in 2014, man. So it's a wonderful feeling, man, when you pass the road test for the Class A, you know what I mean? And hope you do well on the pre-trip. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check them lug nuts on them tires and whatnot. Pop the hood. You know what I mean? Do the good on your pre-trip. Do good on the driving. The backing is easy. The alley docking, I had a problem with the first time around with the alley docking, because it's reverse. You got to reverse it as far as versus, with a car. Well, a lot of other people don't know. As far as like those who just drive cars, it's very different backing a tractor trailer up. You know what I'm saying? In general. But I definitely hope and pray that you pass the test, man, for sure. You're definitely gonna feel happy and excited, and you know what I mean, in general, But after it's good that you taking the test with the stick shift, because if you take it with the automatic, of course you're gonna have restrictions on it, and a lot of jobs out here, of course they're gonna prefer you to have trained with the stick shift, so you won't have no restrictions on your license and whatnot. But a lot of these companies, they're switching over to automatics and whatnot with the trailers and trucks, and things like that. All right. So Lily of the Valley says, what's the worst state to drive in? Well, New York City. New York City is a horrible place. New York City, downtown Philadelphia. Man, I couldn't stand delivering to downtown. I used to have to back the truck up. I forgot the area. It was by Forever 21, and it was like a little alleyway. It was by a hotel, and it was very, very tight. And a certain time, it gets real busy in Philadelphia. So imagine backing a truck up and people just walking behind you with no care. I almost got into some physical altercations, calling people stupid back then. Because when you walk behind a beeping truck, signing off a horn, notifying you, and you still walk behind it, you know what I mean? The character, the actions that you have done were stupid. Because a lot of people have no care in the world when you're backing them trucks up in these tight alleyways, in New York. Well, New York was cool because I went early in the morning. If you go early in the morning to these busy spots, New York, Philadelphia, you know what I mean? Because that's what's going to happen for the most part. If you are delivering to these busy, in these busy locations, you might have to work early in the morning to beat all that traffic and whatnot. You know what I mean? But it is very dangerous. So that's why a lot of trucking companies, they deliver overnight. Like you might not see no type of delivery trucks at certain restaurants because they do it overnight between around like 12 and 6 in the morning, where as though nobody there. I used to work with McLean and Performance Food Group, delivered to like Taco Bell, IHOP, and certain restaurants like that. We had to work through the night. You understand that? Overnight shift, delivering at 7-Elevens and whatnot, So it's a good career though, man. Hope the best for you. All right. So we're gonna end this live. I thank everybody for tuning in. We talked about not paying no mind to people with negative videos and whatnot. And I hope everybody have a wonderful day. For sure. We don't have no jealousy, no hatred for nobody at the end of the day. In general, God bless everybody out there. I'm Tony Harvin. I'm signing off. May you all have a wonderful, blessed day. I'm out. All right. Peace, peace, peace.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network if you'd like to do the same.